A painful night for Arsenal, a dramatic 3-2 defeat against Manchester United, full of twists, intensity, and big moments. And after the final whistle, the players didn't hide their emotions. Frustration, disappointment, but also responsibility and belief for what comes next. Today, we're reacting to what the Arsenal players said after the match, their honest reactions, the key quotes, and what this loss really means for the team moving forward. Stay with us, because the words from the dressing room say a lot.
A really painful one, actually. What happened this afternoon?
Yeah, it wasn't good enough from us. It's hard to tell exactly now. We need some time to analyze it, but yeah, it wasn't good enough, the performance, and should have done better. But now it's time to stick together even more, and to just keep working, keep being together, and bounce back.
Up until 1-0, though, the performance did seem good enough. Would you agree with that? And if so, what happened from that point on?
Yeah, the first half, I think we were the better team. We scored a goal and had control of the game, but we had a lot of giveaways in the game that created a few dangerous moments. And then second half, I think the momentum changed a bit. We managed to get the 2-2 there, and then could have pushed on to win it, but then they scored straight away. So yeah, overall not good enough from us. But as I said, time to stick together, time to work even harder and push each other even more, and bounce back.
I know you've not had long, but what have you said amongst yourselves?
Yeah, just what I said now. Now is the time to be together. It was never going to be easy in this league, and we know that. And now is the time to be really strong and together, and keep working, and just bounce back straight away.
Did today, within the changing room, on the pitch, from the stands as well, did it feel tense? Did it feel nervous? And was that an explanation for the performance not being good enough?
No, I didn't think so. I thought we were well prepared for the game. We started the game strong, as we talked about, and then second half the momentum changed a bit, and they have quality players, so I don't think that was a factor, but the performance definitely should have been better from us, and we have to look at that and make sure we take the lessons, and as I said, really stick together now and keep working and bounce back.
Man United for the victory. It happened in a really strange way, to be fair, because we were very dominant in the first half an hour, scored the goal, had another 2 brilliant chances to score, and then we gave them the goal, which is very unusual from our side, and that changed and shifted the momentum and the energy a little bit. After that, we dropped the standards, especially with things that we have to do much better with the ball, and the game wasn't in that much control. And then they had 2 magic moments. The 2 goals that they scored from Dorku and Cunha, credit to them, because in big games you need those moments. And we were carrying a little bit of that negativity a little bit, and the lack of fluidity that we needed. But we made the changes, we created some momentum, scored the 2-2, and you could feel game on. Everything changed immediately. The next action on is 1-against-1 in the 6-yard box. We expect, okay, something's we're gonna get from there. It goes to a goal kick, they close the structure, 1 long ball, 1 pass, and Cunha scores and changes again the momentum and the shift of the ball. So a really painful one. But it's now time to be very, very close to those players that are giving us so much joy, performances, and it's time to be very, very close to them and support them, because we all want to win.
So from 1-0, and as you say, control of the match, I don't think anyone would dispute that. Can you tell us in what areas the standards dropped?
Well, especially with the ball, with simple things. Every time we regain the ball, what we did with that ball after regaining it, certain clearances that stretch us on the pitch. And it's a team that the moment they have a space and the ball lands, especially to certain players, they are very dangerous, and we knew that. So yeah, we have to learn from it. Defeats are part of winning, and you have to take them like this, because they need to be reminded how good they are.
Is that almost your message to the supporters as much as anything? The players need you now.
I don't have to do that, because they know. We need them in any moment is when we don't win. After it's easy, but when we draw or when we don't win or lose a game, that's the moment that we have to show really the togetherness, the unity, the energy that we're going to put it to get where we want. And defeats are part of that for us and for any team.
Do you think from 1-0 it got tentative, it got nervous? Do you think it was the weight of what you're trying to achieve that affected maybe the atmosphere and certainly the performance?
I wouldn't use that word because, I mean, we played in Stamford Bridge in the semi-final. We were brilliant against Inter, one of the best teams in Europe. We were brilliant. But sometimes you don't have that day, and we don't have that day. We have to do the simple things much better than we've done today. And on top of that, when you look at the goals and the goal that Dorku scored from there, with that angle, someone chasing the top corner, because the only place he can put it, sometimes you have to give credit to the opponent as well.
Yeah, obviously we can, over my shoulder right now, you can see that second goal. Yeah. Handball?
I haven't looked at it. It's fine. It's gone, and we can do nothing about it.
Do you think how you react to this as a team, maybe even as a club, is going to define if you have the season you want to have and achieve what you want to achieve?
But we have to do what especially the players deserve, which is to be very close to them and remind them every day how good they are and how much joy we're having next to them. And that's exactly that. And I take responsibility for everything, and we move on, and in 3 days we have another game.
Is there anything, I mean, maybe you don't think they need this, but do you feel like they need freeing up, and is there anything you can do to help them with that, whether it's tactical or whether it's emotional?
I don't think so. I think they're free. I mean, 3 days ago, how free and fluent they looked in Milan, it was unbelievable. So no excuses. We accept the defeat, you congratulate the opponent, and we move forward.
Still top of the league.
Thank you.
Bukayo Saka. We managed to take the lead in the first half at N5, but unfortunately we couldn't build on that. We were pegged back, and at one point the visitors even went ahead twice and ended up taking all 3 points. Saka said, clearly frustrated as he reflected on the match. I don't think we showed our best level for the full 90 minutes, and that's what makes it so disappointing. This was a very important game, with a lot at stake for us. When you play matches like this, you have to be at your maximum from start to finish. And overall, we know we fell short of that. In football, you can score a goal, you can concede a goal. What really matters is how you react afterwards. Of course, after going 1-0 up, we wanted to push on and make it 2-0, but we weren't able to do that. Looking back at the game as a whole, we're not happy with our performance, and that's something we all have to take responsibility for. Saka also highlighted how painful the defeat feels, especially given Arsenal's strong home form this season. Obviously, the Emirates has been a place where we've been very strong this season, so losing here hurts even more. It's a tough defeat to accept, but now it's about sticking together. We have to stay united as a group, because that's the only way to respond. We'll be back next week, and we'll try to get ourselves back to winning ways. Addressing what went wrong, Saka was clear that this is not the moment to single out individuals, but rather to face the defeat honestly as a team. I think what disappointed us the most was the way we defended in certain moments and where the goals came from. You have to give credit. They were fantastic goals, there's no denying that. But at the same time, what hurts more is how we defended in those situations. We know we can do better. This is not the time to point fingers or blame anyone. We win together and we lose together. The most important thing now is to stay united and respond in the right way. Next week, we go again. Looking ahead, Saka stressed the importance of mentality and character, with important fixtures coming up both in Europe and domestically. The journey is never always smooth. There are always going to be ups and downs during a season. What matters is how we show our character after moments like this. That's on us. That's the plan now. We can't change the result, but we can control how we react. We look forward, we focus on the next game, and we make sure we come back stronger next week.
Those were the voices from the Arsenal camp after a tough 3-2 loss to Manchester United, a defeat that hurts, but also one that reveals character, accountability, and the mindset inside the squad. The players know the performance wasn't enough, but they also made it clear this season is far from over, and the response matters more than the setback. If you enjoyed this reaction and want more post-match quotes, player reactions, and in-depth football coverage, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.